Good morning, Satnam. Welcome to Sky Sunday Kundalini Yoga. My name is Melissa, and today we are doing Kriya for morning sadhana. We'll be talking about what sadhana is and what it means to us. Let's go ahead and bring the hands to the heart center and we'll tune in. We'll start right in with the Kriya. It warms us up as it goes, and we will end with the Shavasana and our sunshine song. Close the eyes down, take a deep breath in. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Fill the lungs, lift the heart. Hold. Through the nose, exhale. Another deep breath in. Engage Mul Bandh, squeezing the anus, sex organs, lower abdomen comes up and in. Hold. Exhale. Big inhale through the nose. Hold. Engage Mul Bandh, and now engage Jalandhar Bandh, neck lock, pulling the neck slightly back as the crown of the head lifts to the ceiling. Imagine energy floating, spiraling up. Exhale, and we'll inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep inhale. Hold. Fill the space. Feel the space around you. Set your intention for practice today. And through the nose, exhale. You can relax the hands down to the lap. With the eyes closed, we'll take just a moment here. To set the stage, as it were, for your morning sadhana practice. Or perhaps you're not practicing in the morning. Perhaps you're practicing in the afternoon or the evening. I think sadhana means many different things. One of the things it definitely means is routine, a daily practice. So it doesn't really matter what time of day that happens. Many of us like to rise with the sun or before the sun and greet the day, because the first 10 seconds of how you interact with anybody sets the tone for the next 8 hours, they say. And same goes for the self. How you set the tone very first thing in the morning matters for how the rest of your day is going to go. So there are many different kinds of sadhana. There's Aquarian sadhana, where people get up really early and start with Japji Sahib, the Song of the Soul by Guru Nanak, and then a Kriya, and then a certain order of events as far as chanting. Their sadhana can also mean that you've taken on a daily practice and you've committed to doing a Kriya or a meditation for 40 days or 90 days, 120 days, perhaps 1,000 days. And then sadhana can have this looser kind of, it's just your morning practice, whatever that looks like. Sometimes it changes daily for people. And so anyway, this Kriya for morning sadhana was designed for the Aquarian sadhana to kind of warm the whole body up, loosen up the whole body to prepare for close to an hour of chanting. So this is a nice Kriya to do when you need a whole body reset. And I have been traveling, so it is time for a full body reset. Let's come on to the hands and the knees for the first posture. We're going to be doing cat-cow. So inhaling as the head comes up and the spine arches as if someone was sitting on your back, and then arch the other way into cat. Breathing in cow, exhaling in cat. You can take this at whatever speed you'd like. Start slow, and then pick up the pace as your spine and muscles warm. This is about moving energy as much as it is about moving the muscles and getting the blood and spinal fluid to flow. Eyes are closed and we're thinking Sat on the inhale and Nam on the exhale. Truth is my name. Truth is my experience, my reality. All right, and come to a neutral spine. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. And now come into cow. Inhale and hold. Gaze is at the third eye. Engage Mul Bandh. Draw the energy up, 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 up. Exhale. Neutral spine. And now we're going to lift the right leg, let's start with the right leg up and lift your head up as far as possible. Inhale and hold. And now we're going to begin bringing the knee in to the nose as close as possible and kicking it back out as the head comes back up. Make sure the hips stay square. Few more on this side. Okay, let's freeze that and hold again. Inhale deep. Right leg's up, head is up, eyes are closed. Focus at the brow point. Engage Mul Bandh. Drop the knee. Neutral spine. Shake out those wrists. If they're getting tired, you can always come up onto fists. Let's bring the head back up. Left leg comes up. Inhale deep. Hold. And now begin drawing that knee in and kicking the leg back out at your own speed. Inhale as the leg kicks out. Exhale as it comes in, as the knee comes in. Great, and hold. Head comes up, left leg's up. Inhale deep. Engage Mul Bandh. Exhale, drop the knee down. Wonderful job for that first exercise. Come onto the knees if you can. Rock pose. You may need to put something between your bum and your heels to support this posture. Okay, we're going to be holding on to the arms at the elbow, and you're going to do side leans. Exhale as you lean to one side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean to the other side. Inhale, come up. Eyes are closed and focus at the brow point. Again, the inhale's on the up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, thinking Sat, Nam. Trying to play some upbeat music, get us going. Good. Come to the center, inhale deep. Engage Mul Bandh. Keep hugging those elbows. Exhale. Engage Mul Bandh again. And inhale. You can relax the hands down to the lap. The next exercise, we're going to be doing some torso twists now. So arms come up into goalposts. Really lift the heart, make sure the elbows are pushed back, but the back is not arching too much. And hands are in Dhyan Mudra, thumbs touching forefingers. We'll inhale left, exhale right. I'm not mirroring you because I'm practicing along. Inhale left, exhale right, your own speed, maybe fast, maybe slower, depending on how warmed up you are, how comfortable you are in this position. But always thinking Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. These first few movements, really warming up the spine, the muscles around the spine, getting the spinal fluid moving and the blood flowing. Really engage the core on this move to support the lower back. And good, inhale at the center, maintaining the asana, engage mole band and hold. Maintain the asana, exhale, engage mole band. And drop the arms down. Now, with the arms on the lap, we're going to start some spinal flexes, just checking the time to make sure we're good. We're doing each exercise for roughly a minute. So eyes are closed. Really travel that heart forward as you inhale and travel it as far back as you can on the exhale. Shoulders are relaxed. The movement is initiated by tilting the pelvis. Core's pulled in. And keeping the head as still as possible, be as loose and fluid as you can be with this movement. Generating some heat in the body. Excellent, and come to a neutral straight spine, crown of the head to the ceiling. Eyes are closed, inhale, engage mole band, draw the energy up, crown of the head to the ceiling as the shoulders come down. Make sure your chin's tucked back just a little in neck lock, so the neck's in line with the spine. Exhale, engage mole band again. Draw the energy up, allow it to rise. And inhale, exhale as you need. Shake those hands and legs out. We're going to be coming to a standing position for the next exercise, forward bends, with a little bit of a back arch back. Please do not overextend. Oh, camera adjusted here. Do not overextend your bend. Only come back as far as you can. Thumbs are hooked, so you're in a beautiful butterfly position with your hands. Inhale back, arching back just a little, and perhaps you can arch further as the body warms. And then coming forward to touch the ground or the knees, shins, wherever the hands reach. Make sure that the legs stay straight. Eyes are closed if at all possible. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Again, you can start slow and speed the movement up. It's entirely up to you. Something fun to keep in mind, though, is if we were doing Aquarian Sadhana, we would be, like I said earlier, getting ready to chant for an hour. One of the positions and chants is 22 minutes. So you really want to be limbered up before sitting that still. And it allows for something higher to happen spiritually as well. Let's inhale up. Hold, arch back as much as you can, core engaged. Exhale, come forward and hang. Allow those shoulders, arms, and hands to relax. Allow the neck and head to relax. Eyes are closed, breathing in and out as deeply as possible here. Oh, it's so good to tip the body upside down like that. Give yourself a little shake, and let's come back down onto the floor to sit, legs spread wide, right leg to the right, left leg to the left. Water's in the way, that means take a drink. Okay. So next posture is going to be some leg bends or body bends. Okay, we're going to be grabbing for the toes if you can. Okay, this is very challenging to inhale, pivot, and move over one leg. Inhale to the center, exhale, pivot, and reach down over the other leg. So the heart is leading, the head is following. And it's very hard to get any movement at all if you're holding the toes unless you're extremely flexible. So just continue this movement. Breathing in at the center, exhaling over each respective knee or leg. Really think about maintaining as straight a spine as possible here. And leading with the heart. Life nerve stretch, stretching the sciatic nerve, back of the legs, hamstrings, calves, Achilles. All of that gets a nice stretch here. And come to the center, inhale deep. Hold. And now we're going to come down to the center. So I'm going to adjust the camera again one more time. So keep your legs spread wide. Okay, keep your legs spread wide, and you're going to, again, reach for those toes or for maybe the calves, the knees, wherever the hands can reach. We're going to start coming up and down. So inhaling up, exhaling down. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. Thinking Sat, Nam. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. You know the drill. Good. And now come down and hold. Long, deep breathing here. Really feeling that stretch along the inner leg and underneath. With every exhale, perhaps allowing the body to come down just a little bit more. Find even more space and room in this lovely stretch. Inhale, let's come up. And fold the legs together in a butterfly position. It's butterflies, kind of the theme for today. Got a butterfly shirt on and everything. Okay, let's begin flapping those butterfly wings. Gripping the toes, or the feet, rather, sitting up as straight as possible. Eyes are closed, and it matters not how much movement is made here. Whatever your flutter looks like is beautiful in the light of this day. Inhale deep, and now gripping those toes, let's come lean forward as far as you can. So my elbows are braced against the outside of my calves or shins, wrong side of the leg. Eyes are closed, deep breathing here. Back's relatively straight, chin's tucked in, neck is in neck lock. shoulders relaxed. Breathe deep. Good. Inhale, come up. And exhale. Stretch those legs out in front of you and come lying on the back for just a moment, allowing the effects of the Kriya thus far to take hold. Ooh. Okay, don't get too comfortable. All right, we're about halfway through the Kriya itself. So bend the legs and feet are flat on the floor. Knees are pointed to the ceiling. Hands are down by the side. We're gonna lift the pelvis. With the inhale, exhale, bring the buttocks back down to the ground. You can actually grab those ankles if it's more comfortable for you, but I find that that encourages people to splay the knees out, and we really want to keep the knees in line with the hips. So just hands on the ground near the feet, anywhere near the feet is just fine. Really tilting that pelvis up as it comes up and down. Let's bring the bum up now. Hold. Inhale deep and engage mole bond. Relax those shoulders, press them into the earth. Excellent. And exhale down. Stretch those legs out. Actually, let's hug the knees into the chest. I think we're rolling. Oh, we're almost rolling. We're doing some abdominal exercises for a minute. So pistons. Inhale the left leg out. Exhale it in. So the breath follows the left leg. Exhale out. Inhale in with the left leg. This is not a bicycle movement. You're straight pushing out. My hands are underneath my buttocks to support the lower back. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point. And taking this at whatever speed you'd like. The higher the legs are, the easier it is on the back. If you're having any back trouble at all, the lower you can keep those feet to skimming the ground, the more of an ab workout this movement is. Okay, let's hold both legs out. Inhale, engage mole bond. Woo, draw the energy up. Exhale, relax down. And now, hug those knees in, and we will rock and roll. Okay, just checking on my music here. So, the knees, the hands can be under the knees, they can be over the knees. It's up to you. If it's not possible for you to rock back and forth, you can rock from side to side. Or just do what a little bit. You don't have to come all the way up. In fact, I'm trying to keep my tuck rather small here. Pausing a little bit as we inhale and come up. Exercising some lower deep abdominal muscles that are really hard to get to. Otherwise, this is a wonderful self-massage. We call it poor man's massage. Good. And come up. Inhale. See if you can balance on your hips or on your sit bones. Engage mole bond. Exhale, release. Good. So you can see we're kind of moving rather quickly through these postures. Okay, we're gonna come onto the stomach now, onto the front for Cobra. It's a little early here, so I am going to do Sphinx coming up on the forearms only, okay? Get my timer here. Let's start. Breath of fire. Eyes are closed. Focused at the brow point. This is our panting in and out the nose. Inhale equals exhale as far as amount of air coming in and out. And you can take it at whatever speed you like. Keep reaching that crown of the head to the ceiling. Shoulders pressed down. Lower belly pressing into the ground. If you are driving your breath of fire from the navel center, you should really be able to feel it in this position. Inhale deep. And now look over one shoulder. Eyes are open for this. Hold. Exhale, bring your head back to look front. Eyes are open. Inhale deep. Look over the other shoulder. Hold. Exhale, head back to neutral, looking forward. Inhale. Eyes look over that first shoulder again. Hold. Exhale, head comes to front. Inhale. And look over the second shoulder one more time. Exhale. And push yourself up and back into a gentle child's pose for just a moment. Stretching out that lower back. In the other direction. Inhale, gently come up. Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. Instinctively, I was going for child's pose and we're supposed to do yoga mudra. So stay in your child's pose and clasp those hands and bring them up behind you as far as possible. Long, deep breathing here. So baby pose with a lot of wisdom. Yoga Mudra brings energy into the upper back. And you can feel the stretch between your shoulders. If the hands only come up off the back a little bit, that's fine. I'm very tight in my shoulders and I can't extend all the way as far as I want to, but we're working on it. Let's do 3 deep inhales here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more deep inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale. Gracefully, slowly push yourself back up. And come sitting cross-legged, an easy pose on the ground. Hands are on the knees. And we're going to start Sufi grinds. So, head, it specifies in this particular Kriya, head stays as still as possible. You're really moving on, working the middle spine. Traveling that heart as far forward to the side and back as it will go. I imagine kind of like a jump rope here, or like you're spinning a string between 2 fingers that has like a wooden bead or something in the middle. That's the movement we're making. So the root is planted, the crown chakra is planted in the sky, and the heart is doing the rotation. And switch directions. Remember to keep relaxing your shoulders. movement is great for digestion, essential even. And the more you can crimp down as you exhale, the more beneficial it is for the upper and lower intestine. Take your time here. I'm going rather quickly, but you can take this at whatever pace feels good to you. The important thing is bringing clean oxygen in with those deep breaths to remove any detritus, anything heavy that's weighing us down carries out on the exhale. Lovely. Come to the center. Inhale deep. Hold, engage Mulband. Draw the energy from the base of you up through the top of you into infinity. Exhale, engage Mulband again. Inhale and exhale as you need. Take a moment here. We've done a lot of work so far. A little bit further to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more exercises. The next one, we come up into rock pose again for arm swings. So I'm going to use a little bit of padding between the heels and the buttocks. Okay, this one, let me just get the music kind of going here. We're going to be swinging. Okay, so the arms cross and then the elbows come back, and then the elbows go up into the air as the hands come back behind the head, and then they go back as far as possible and cross the other way. So don't overthink it. Cross, back, up, down, cross, back, up, down. Trying to alternate the cross. Keeping the eyes closed as soon as you sort of understand what this movement is. Be gentle with yourself. It is a lot of different angles on the shoulders. Keep the core tucked in to protect the lower back and the shoulders from doing too much. Good, and let's pull those elbows back. Inhale deep, engage Mulband, draw the energy up, shoulders come down, hold. Exhale, engage Mulband again. And inhale and exhale as you need. Relax the hands down to the lap. Okay, let's come back to seated. I like to be propped up for any shoulder work, arm work, and we're going to be doing shoulder shrugs for this next one. Inhale up, exhale down. Make sure that when we're doing shoulder shrugs, first of all, if you've had any work done and this does not feel good, we don't want any pain with this. So gentle circles. If your shoulders are relatively good, then shrug them up as far as you can to the ears and really let them drop. With each exhale, make sure the chin is tucked back, neck is in neck lock. Thinking Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Inhale, exhale. Wonderful for releasing tension, as you can probably, hopefully already feel. Something about that drop is really satisfying for kind of really literally letting things go. Okay, enough of that, and bring the shoulders up to the ears. Inhale deep, engage Mulband. Exhale, And we're going to begin circling the head on the shoulders, head on the neck. So in order to protect the neck, please imagine that you're drawing a circle on a wall in front of you with your nose. Keeping the movement nice and slow and easy. If that's a little too much on the neck, allow yourself to do something simpler, like bringing chin to chest and resting there. Maybe moving one ear to one shoulder and then the other ear to the other shoulder. You do you. Listen to what your body wants or doesn't want. And switch directions with your circles if you're doing them. Riding in a plane for hours and hours will give you, oh boy, a reason to want to do those neck rolls for hours. Okay, inhale to the center, exhale, and we'll come back onto the knees for another powerful move with the arms. Clasp those hands, and we're going to be coming up to about 60 degrees and chopping down to about 60 degrees. So inhaling up, exhaling down. Start slow at first. Make sure your shoulders are good with this. Back is really straight. Abdominal muscles tucked in nice and tight to support the movement. And if you're nice and supported, you can really be as aggressive as you'd like. Arms are straight, and you can use as much force as you'd like. Make sure the breath is matching your force. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Eyes are closed. Focused at the brow point as always, almost always. Great for clearing the auric field, bringing power into the aura. Good, and come to the center with that pose. Inhale deep. Engage Mulband, draw the energy up and out the crown of the head. Imagine vectors of energy shooting out of those fists into infinity in that direction. Exhale, engage Mulband again. Inhale, exhale, release the hands. And now clasping those hands again, let's reverse them. So you're going to press overhead. Just make sure, I think I had a little bit better music for, yeah. Okay, anyway, press the hands up into the ceiling, clasped, and we're going to do breath of fire here with the eyes focused. The eyes are closed, but if you could see your fingers, that's what you're looking at. That's the eye drishti. Hands press up as the shoulders press down. Again, core is engaged to support the movement and to keep everything in alignment, allowing the energy to flow from the base of you where the Kundalini energy, our greatest potential, is stored, allowing it to float, drift, lift up, and lift us up from within. Good. Inhale deep. Focus those eyes up, 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 up. Engage Mulband. Maintaining the asana, exhale, engage mole bond again. Inhale, exhale, drift the arms out and down through the auric field. Touch the ground with your fingertips. And then we will come into a seated position. Meditating here, one hand in the other in the lap, eyes closed. Posture absolutely straight and thinking Sat on the inhale. Nam on the exhale. Eyes are focused at the brow, at that third eye. Allowing all the movements of this beautiful Kriya for morning sadhana to integrate and be distributed throughout the body. If you're more comfortable laying out and if you have time for it, I very much encourage you to come into a full Shavasana at this point. Press pause on the video, take as long as you want, 5, 10, 15 minutes, up to you. And then come back into a meditative posture before you go running off to your next activity. Allow yourself to sit with yourself. And wherever you are, let's take a deep collective inhale. Through the nose, exhale. And we'll bring the hands to the heart center to go ahead and close this practice. We'll sing the Sunshine Song twice, once for yourself, perhaps the second time dedicating it to another being or group of beings you feel needs your energy. Let's inhale to begin. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Long Sat, short Nam, truth is our name. Sat Nam. And we bow in deep gratitude to all the yogis, all the sages, all the teachers who have passed down these marvelous traditions of movement, mantra, and meditation, so that in practicing them we can be the very fullest, truest, most awake and alert versions of ourselves in this moment and in every moment, today and every day. Sat Nam. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope that you've enjoyed this Kriya for morning sadhana. I hope that maybe you've been reflecting throughout the Kriya, or perhaps you'll take it into your day, about what is your version of sadhana. Is it the same practice every day? Is it something different every day? I think the difference between routine and ritual is the reverence that you bring. So thank you. I hope you have a good week. If this has helped you, please share And we'll see you next time for a nice meditation.